Oh my goodness. What was that? Good morning. No, it's not good morning. Good night. No, it's good morning. It's 1:37 a.m. on the 20th of June. Oh my god, the month is almost finished. Today's June 19th. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Um, so I'm not sleeping. Or I'm sleeping very late tonight. So page 6, so that was yesterday at 5:41 p.m., which was, what time is 5:41 p.m.? It's about midnight my time, so it's just a couple of hours ago. So page 6 came out with this Meghan Markle not signing mega bucks deal with DIOR. And mm, mm, mm. So much for the Duchess of DIOR. While the Mail on Sunday reported yesterday that Meghan Markle may be on the brink of signing a major deal with French couture house DIOR to make her a face of the company, Page Six Style has learned there's no such mega bucks contract in the works. A spokesperson for the Sussexes similarly told The Telegraph the claims were untrue, with a DIOR source adding that the house's team was nonplussed as to how the story came about. Are you serious? Well, I can tell you how it came about. It came about from my YouTube channel, and somebody from the Mail on Sunday came on, read it, even down to the amount, the $20 million pluriannual deal that I talked about on my YouTube channel. That's how it came about. And they came on, and that was a few months ago. I said that they should get that deal, right? I advised they should, get that deal negotiated, because to me it made a lot of sense. And somebody came on, saw that, and intentionally, in my opinion, wrote up a story just to start waves, so that then when it's retracted, it makes Meghan and Harry, or Meghan in particular, look ridiculous, like she had another loss. It's so they intentionally did that. But I think that um I think that you know I think that if indeed it was just a sick little rumor started by the Daily Mail, it's okay, because I think it could still happen. I think they could still have a collaboration, and I think the seed has been planted. So I just think we need to just wait and see what happens, right? I'm not like hugely surprised that the Daily Mail pulled a stunt like that. Let me try to find the video where I said what I said. Hang on. I had my own little obsession with Dior and Meghan and Harry, and I think it might be a Prince Harry Dior collaboration is definitely a thing sauvage. I think it might be this one. I don't know where I said the $20 million amount. Um, I don't know, but I know I said it. And could you please stop with the ads? Hello, my darlings. What did I say here? I'm reading the Rob report. I think I saw something on Twitter, maybe. And apparently, Harry has, among other things, caught the attention of the entire world because of this little emblem on his shirt, indicating that he was wearing a Christian Dior shirt at his court appearance in London this week. And so everybody is sort of talking about his style, and how since he married Meghan, that his style has become sharper and more impeccable in order to match Meghan's impeccable looks and color palette. And they're saying that in the Robert report that his suits fit better and he has a more grown-up look, even though, he still has a very comfortable
How long
vibe
is this?
to his looks. And I thought that's interesting. First it was Meghan with the Chanel bag, and now it's Harry with the DIOR shirt. And then I went further and wondered whether Harry might be partnering with DIOR for their men's fragrance, to be an ambassador of um, of the fragrance Sauvage, which has been fronted by Johnny Depp for some time. But I don't think that Johnny Depp has an exclusive contract with DIOR for this particular item. I'm sure they can have multiple contracts with multiple ambassadors. It's their company, LVMH, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, something like that. And I don't know if it's owned. Is that owned by Bernard Arnault, the French billionaire? I think, but don't quote me. But in any event, I can see Harry inking an ambassador deal with Sauvage, the men's fragrance. Oh my God. And the bottling and everything is very, very, oh my gosh. I think this would be a good fit for Harry, actually. A Dior Sauvage. And it's now apparently the number one Sauvage, the world's top fragrance. I had no idea until today, nudging out even women's blockbusters like Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle. And Louis Vuitton spent heavily on the brand with operating investments of over $300 million a year. That's very interesting because sometimes, when you're a little nobody like me, you wonder, wait a minute, why does nothing happen in my world? And somebody else does something and it just blows up. It blows up because they spend heavily on operating investments. They invest in marketing, they invest, in just R&D and many, many different things. I mean, you can't really have a successful and
Oh my God, what did I just do?
Sauvage. I mean, and the double entendre doesn't escape anyone because, okay, so you're talking about business, right? You're talking business, right? So my darling, you don't, let yourself be swallowed up too much in these lawsuits. They suck your energy. Make money, monetize it all, okay? And give back, obviously, but save for a rainy day. You're not always going to be so young and cute, so you save for a rainy day. But yeah, Dior Sauvage, you heard it here first. See you in the next story.
Yeah, but where did I say $20 million? Oh my God, wait a minute. Let's see if we can. I know I said I gave it like the $20 million. They got it from here. They got it from here because nobody else was saying it. When I was saying it, nobody else was talking about DR. Certainly not down to the money. I said it should be a pluriannual. I don't even know which one it is. Um, I said it should be a pluriannual deal. I talked about Rihanna, et cetera, et cetera.
Yourself and create, have this store and you have all these different products from skincare to hair care to clothing to accessories to fashion to watches, even umbrellas and things like that. And I said that should be brand Megan, right? Now, what I'm thinking today, I'm still thinking along the same lines, but kind of like I'm wondering whether this particular idea is brand Megan or whether it's brand Megan and Harry, given that Harry has this collaboration with Dior. Because I think that I think a Dior collaboration makes a lot of sense, but I can't yet figure out how it should be. Whether it should be
Harry and Meghan, brand Harry and Meghan, or brand Harry by himself and brand Meghan by herself. Because I do think that to some extent you guys need to have identities that are individual and collective. You have four different identities, as I said, and each one of them has their own character of like what they tried to do with Rihanna. I mean, a literal brand, but it is under the DIOR umbrella, so that you guys still have the time to focus on other things like Archwell and your other endeavors, while being assured that your names are associated with a quality product. It's well distributed all over the world where you need it to be, and it's what I mean. You have the distribution channels. You are associated with a well respected brand that has been around since the 1940s, and
But where did I
you can
say
have
20
all of the
million?
things I talked about. You have clothing, right, for men and women.
I don't know.
No, I'm rambling, and I have many possibilities. The key is not to have so many possibilities that you end up not using any of them because it's also overwhelming. Because there are different identities in this situation. You have Meghan and Harry, or Harry and Meghan. You have the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. You have Harry by himself. You have Meghan by herself. These four different brands can be separate, or they can be more in cohesion with each other. I mean, but each of these brands is part of your both your identities, right? Lurtig is part of it. But I also think a Harry and Meghan, just your names, is a thing, or whatever you want to do. I don't know, but I think you have to partner with an established company like DIOR that has the infrastructure, the distribution channels, etc. that you're going to need. Okay, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.
All right, so I can't find it, but I did say that it should be a $20 million deal. And I've been very thorough, and I've been on this for months and months and months. So I think what happened here is that some one of the editors over at the Daily Mail came on to my YouTube channel, which happens. I understand that I don't have a lot of traffic, but they do come on. They do come on because I can tell. And then they chose to write up this article about Meghan, becoming the new Duchess of DIOR intentionally. It's like was a mischievous move. But that's okay, because what that has done is, even if it's not true, it has planted the idea in the minds of the powers that be at DIOR. And, what's to be will be anyway. So I still stand by my advice. Not my advice, just my opinion, my idea about DIOR. And quite frankly, when I listen back to these videos, I'm like, you know what? I kind of sound like really, really, really clever, I'm like, that was some good advice. I don't even remember what I say in any of these videos. I mean, I make the video and then I forget all about it. But yeah, that was pretty solid advice I gave those two. So, so yeah, baby.
You can see in her eyes that no one is searching. She's my girl, my super girl. And then she'd say, it's okay. I got lost on the way, but I'm a